Why can't you just be perfect? Why can't you just get it all right? Why can't you just do what you're supposed to do without ever messing up? I don't get it. Like Matthew 5:48 says, be perfect, therefore as your God is perfect. So like, why can't you just do it all right? How hard is that? Actually, it's not really that hard. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, if you didn't catch it from the intro, we are going to be talking about how to be perfect in the eyes of God. Plot twist, we're already perfect. Genesis 1:27 says that we are made in God's image. Therefore, if God is perfect and we're made in his image, then clearly we're perfect. And I think a lot of times we put too much on ourselves to be perfect, to get it all right, to say and do the right things, to go the right places, to love the way we're supposed to love, to give the way we're supposed to give, to serve the way we're supposed to serve, because we want to be seen as perfect in God's eyes. But the reality is we are already perfect in his eyes. All we have to do is come to him, love on him the way he loves on us, and just be, and allow him to use us and to see ourselves as he sees us. And yes, we are supposed to do those things. We are supposed to love and give and serve and sacrifice and be obedient, because those are things that please God, but also knowing that we are flesh and sometimes we are going to mess up. In this day and time, there's so much pressure to get it all right, and in fear of that, if you mess up, someone's going to expose you and you're going to be canceled. Because let's be real, we have canceled so many people in these last few weeks with everything that's been going on in the nation, with Black Lives Matter. I mean, we've canceled. First of all, let's talk about it, because we canceled Chick-fil-A, and then I heard that we canceled McDonald's. And listen, where I'm gonna get my french fries from if I can't go to Chick-fil-A and I can't go to McDonald's? I don't eat fast food, but when I do, it's Chick-fil-A fries and McDonald's fries. And I know they ain't healthy, and I know I'm super health conscious, but everybody has their vices, okay? I just feel like I'm still going to McDonald's. Now, I can agree that we got to cancel Chick-fil-A, which really hurts, because I thought Chick-fil-A was sent from God, but apparently not. But I refuse to cancel McDonald's. Back on topic. So I think that we project our relationships here on earth and the way we move here on earth with our relationship with God. So we think as soon as we do something wrong, like we can serve, we can give, we can show up, we can sacrifice, we can obey as much as we want. But as soon as we disobey just the least little bit, as soon as we have that negative thought, or don't pay our tithes this week because of whatever, or say this about this person, or do this thing, then we think, oh my goodness, God can't use me. Oh my goodness, he canceled me. He doesn't love me anymore. Oh my God, I'm not perfect. He doesn't see me as perfect. And then we're freaking out. I myself am guilty of that. I will do everything right, and then I'll slip up and I'll mess up, and then I'll be like, oh, I messed up. God can't use me the way he wanted to use me. So you know what? I'm gonna just stay here in my mess, because I mean, it's already done. God didn't cancel me now. But the thing is, God doesn't work like that. Isaiah 64:8 says that he is the potter and we are the clay. Therefore, when you see pottery, the potter has a ball of clay, and when we look at it, we think it's just a ball of clay, it's ugly, whatever, it can't be used. But the potter sees the finished product. He sees perfection when he looks at that ball of clay. It doesn't mean that he doesn't see our flaws. God sees our flaws. He knows that we have flaws. He knows that we're going to mess up, because he knew the plans he had for us before we were in our mother's wombs. So what he's doing is he's taken everything that we feel is a flaw to us, or we feel has allowed us to be canceled from his love or his calling, and he uses that to work together for the good of those who love him and who are called to his purpose, as it says in Romans 8:28. And so I think that whenever I learned that he sees my flaws and that he still uses me, that it helped me to see myself in a different light. It helped me to see myself as perfect in his eyes and to get back up when I mess up. So yeah, I might mess up every once in a while. I might slip up big time. I might slip up a little bit. No sin is greater than the next sin. I might lie this day, a little white lie. Next day be having sex. They both equal. But God doesn't cancel us. He takes that and he uses it for his benefit. He uses it to stretch us and to grow us. He uses it to show us that we are overcomers. And so he just wants us to walk in the identity of knowing that we are perfect because he sees us and he made us in his image. What I want you to know is that you don't have to be perfect to be perfect. You were already made perfect in God's eyes. It's okay to mess up and to get it wrong sometimes. It's gonna happen. We're human. What we're supposed to do in those weak moments, in those times where we fall, is we ask God's forgiveness. We turn away from it, because to repent means to turn away from it, to change your mindset towards that thing and to go the other way and ask God for his forgiveness. And he said that if you ask for forgiveness, he will give it to you. Also, don't let the pressure to get it all right make you feel as though you're not good enough for what God has called you to do, whether that's ministry, whether that's helping other people, whether that's walking in celibacy or having a godly marriage, whether that is, whatever it is, whether it's making music in the music industry or acting. Just because you mess up doesn't mean that God can't still use you. He will take that mess up and he will make it work for your good. Another thing is, if you want to accept Jesus, don't think about all the stuff that you're doing wrong in this moment, or the stuff you did wrong last night, or the stuff you might do wrong tomorrow. Because let's be real, you don't just accept Jesus and tomorrow you stop having sex, or you stop smoking, or you stop drinking, or you stop lying, or you stop cheating, or you stop killing. Hopefully you never was killing, but if you did kill, hopefully you stop killing. But anyways, just because you accept Jesus doesn't mean all of that is going to just drop off of you like that. That's not how it works. So if you want to accept Jesus in your heart, if you want to walk with him and have a relationship with him, you can do that even in the midst of all of the mess, because he sees that mess, but he wants to use that mess. I've been through so much mess. I've literally, y'all saw my video where I slipped up in my celibacy walk earlier this year. But you know what I did? I got up out of it. I asked for forgiveness. I turned from it. And now I'm helping people, women, men, whoever, who are battling the same thing. So he's taking it and he's using it for his good, so he can get the glory and to strengthen you and to grow you. So if you want to accept Jesus, I just invite you to just ask him for a relationship with him. Just tell him what you're going through. Tell him the things that you struggle with. Know that he already sees you as perfect, and he wants to take all of those flaws and make a masterpiece, because that's what he sees as a masterpiece. Don't try to get it all right. We won't. We're human. We're flesh. We're not going to get it all right. A righteous man falls down, but he continuously gets back up. I really hope that this helps someone. If it helped you, like it, share, subscribe, turn on your notifications, be looking out for more videos. Leave in the comments something that you're struggling with, that you need prayer for. Leave in the comments what you've overcome, or how God has shown up and shown you that even in your imperfections, you're still perfect. And just comment, talk with me, communicate in the comments. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about our flaws and how we have grown through them and how we will grow through them in the future. I hope to see you all in the next video. I am so excited to be chatting with you all more often these days, and have a blessed day. Bye.